Hey everyone, and welcome back. If you've been with us for a little while now, you know that we've been tackling some brush piles at the new homestead, and today is not going to be any different from that. It is supposedly snowing today, but you can see on our beautiful snow day, there's no snow to be seen. So we figured we might as well get some work done here at the homestead instead. We are now getting ready to tackle this big pile, and it is the pile that is unfortunately right by the shed, which is why we tried to get it to burn before we got the shed put in. And you might ask, well, why didn't you just move the shed because you knew the pile was going to be here? We didn't do that because of how we have things planned out on that first acre, which is where the house is going to be, and the garden and the orchard and barns. This is where we wanted the shed, and so we have an idea of how we're going to try to cover and shield the side of this shed while we work on burning this pile. We're also paying a little bit of attention to the wind direction today. I mean, it's not windy obviously, but just a little bit of breeze coming in this direction. So we're going to try to figure out starting the burn on the other side of the pile to help it carry through, and we'll just see how it goes. There's a lot of dirt in these piles just from where they have, let's see if you can see it, where they pushed everything up with, we had the land bulldozed. You can see there's tons of dirt. I mean, even up in this pile, you can look at this. This is up in the pile. But they're just hunks of dirt in here. So which is why on the other pile that we did over there, which is like almost pretty much gone now, we had to use the tractor and just move dirt. Like that is the pile of dirt that was in that brush pile we were burning right there. There's a few more sticks there. We were waiting for that to dry out a little bit before we could get the rest of it out of there. But you can see all around we have these big piles, and the reason we're attacking this one is if you can see these little blue flags. So on our septic design, this is where the septic has been set to go. You see nice little perk hole there. So we have got to get this pile moved because there's actually two more blue flags on the back side of that pile as well. So that is our project now, so that we can get moving and get ourselves closer to being on this homestead. Here is if we can put the metal up against the shed like this, then it will keep the heat off the siding and keep it from melting. So this is going to be, we gotta grab one more piece and maybe cover up those little spots. That's gonna be our goal, to see if this will keep this building safe. say that our little burning project yesterday did not go as planned. I'll take you over and show it to you a little bit later, but we just couldn't get that fire burning, and it's frustrating because we still have got to get that pile burnt so we can get septic. That is where the septic drain field is supposed to be going. So I don't know, we'll come back together on that eventually. So it's always good to have multiple things going on the homestead, I think, because that gives us time now to work on this last little batch of trees. This is what we worked on last week, and you'll see where we did, oh, if the sun's not in the way there, you can see where we did clear out the bunch there so we can get the fence line in. And now, today we have to finish this little batch. Hopefully we can finish it, because then that would be really, really good that we could go ahead and get this fence up. So it's windy and chilly today too. So that's gonna be our job. We're going to hopefully tackle this today, and I'll keep you posted on how it goes. I don't know if you can see this area very clearly. This is where we started, right here on this corner. But there are so many trees. I guess they started pushing, and just when we said, hey, don't go any further, they just kind of left them. It looks like a hurricane came through. So it's like trees are laid over. Well, that's obviously like gonna be laying on the fence line. So we're gonna take some of these out on this back portion, like these. They're just leaned over because we can't even cut through here with these leaned over on top of other trees. So we've got to do a little bit of cleanup work back here in this back area. Even though the fence line's gonna be a little bit ahead of this, in order to get these trees out of here, we've really got to clean up some of this. So that's where we're starting. It's right back here in this corner. We've gotten this little edge taken out already. We got to get that one. But you can see the pink ribbon blowing there. That is the actual fence line. So we will go straight through here. You can see the second pink ribbon waving, and you can almost see the third ribbon through there. We are hoping to make it all the way through so that we have this entire fence line cleared today. Done really well, actually. So we have one big tree here, these little ones, then a bunch of little stuff in here in order to get through to the fence line. Here's a briar patch. Let's see. Bring it on the front side too so you can see it. And this is what it looks like from the front. So we've gotten all those cleared out. We need to get those few. Really, like this little batch of trees is it. And a lot of these are like really small things. So, I mean, there's some decent sized ones like this. But I mean, a lot of these I can easily wrap my hands around. So a lot of these little guys we just gotta clean out, and we're almost there. All right. I think you can see what we've done now. You'll see we have a path here. This is actually extra trees because there is the pink ribbon. This was extra to give us some space off the fence line. Now, actually what's taken us the longest has been this little area right here. You probably can see some of it still. It's like a briar patch. So we've had the swing blade going through here, and then it's got a lot of vines and briars we've just been having to cut and pull out of here. So while there wasn't many trees, like we've got this little bunch left here, there was a lot of briars in between. And so back here, especially where they had pushed We still got to take some of these that are leaning. We still got to take some of these down. But where they had pushed, it just was a big briary. You can see here on the ground even. A big briary mess that we have had to kind of clean through. But there's our pink ribbon. If I move, you might be able to see the other one down there, but there's the 2 pink ribbons. And so we have this little bunch of trees here. And that's gonna be it for this back fence line. It's always a good idea to have a goal, right? Well, our goal was to finish up this area today and we didn't quite get that done. So I guess we're gonna be out here tomorrow to get this one little patch of trees done. Right here. This is all we have. Now I promise you I'd show you that pile that we didn't get burnt yesterday and we tried. I'll take you up there and show it to you now. And hey, if you got tips on how to get a fire to burn, leave those below. Apparently we need them. So this is about all we got burnt. We got it going under here. It just would not get hot enough to burn the rest of this. So we're gonna regroup. My brother-in-law says he's gonna come help us tomorrow and we're gonna try to burn this pile again.